Whew, I almost accidentally clicked twice. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday morning sew along. I am Tracy Mooney. If you've never seen me before, if I am a complete stranger in your world, welcome to our sew along. We get together on Thursday mornings at 11 a.m. and just chat all things sewing, although occasionally we get hungry and we start talking about food. So, um, I hope that you are having a good Thursday. I'm feeling super calm this morning. And so I hope to create a space where we're just all going to be in our sewing zen. Good morning, Mary. Welcome. I was a little worried that I was going to have part of my chat cut off, and indeed I have a little part of my chat cut off. So I want to fix that. I apologize for sort of my messy space. I've been setting out things that I wanted to sew this morning. Well, good morning, hubby. How are you, babe? I don't even know. Have you ever joined a live? That's crazy. Now I have to censor myself. No, just kidding. Cool. All right, let me just get the chat in the right spot where I can actually see it a little better because it's cutting off your words. There. Okay, that's much better. All right, let's see. Can I put it over there? I'm always messing with the OBS, but at least, hey, I got my little dot camera all set up today. I feel like it's a little big. I might tweak that a little. Let's see. Is that better? That's a little better. Okay, cool. I can't entirely see what I am doing, but that is all right. Move this over here. And I think I'm going to try and make the chat a little bigger because I think I might be able to do that. I can. Look at that. Yay, technology. All right. Look at that. I know how to do things. Oh, look, we've got a little friend today. Ophelia absolutely refused to not be in the sewing room today, so I apologize. You're going to see cattails and a furry body in the way of the camera. Baby girl. I need a shirt that says that, with her picture that says she's my sewing buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, crazy girl? Oh, I know how to. Oh. This is Ophelia. She doesn't always like being picked up, so we're going to try and move her over there. Okay, girl. Over there. And now I've got fur on my face. Isn't she the cutest, though? I love her. She's my sweet baby. All right. Well, if you are new here, now that I've got cat fur all over, if you are new here, please join the chat and say hello. We've got lots of friends. I know a few are not going to be joining us today, and that's okay. We're just gonna sew for a little bit. And and so what I am currently working on is I am working on this pattern right here, which is the village quilt. I have the original pattern, but it is a free download. And if you want to make some houses like I'm doing, this is a free pattern and the link is in the description. And I absolutely adore this pattern and have been working on it. This is one of my UFOs that is, it's pretty old. I think I started this in 2017 maybe. And it's super fun to cut. You use charm packs. And I have 30 blocks to go. I only work on this on Thursday mornings, but other people in the chat are working on different projects. Some of them are just at work and they just join in and chat along with us. And that's perfectly fine too. And so if you are here and you're working on something else, drop a comment and let us know what you're working on. Oh, Mary, yes. She is beautiful. We have Ophelia and her brother. They were found, I think at like a car dealership or something in a parking lot 2 years ago. They're two now, and they are super sweet. Her brother is completely black, and obviously she's Siamese, and super cute, and they're very sweet. So she definitely loves to come in here while I'm sewing and look out the window, which is right over there. And it's one of her favorite things to do. So, all right, so I'm going to try and pick. So what I'm currently doing is I have some of my pieces cut out like this. And what I'm doing is I'm just pairing up things that I think might look good as the house. I trimmed a bunch of my roofs this morning before I went live. And so I've got a bit of a variety of colors. I probably still need more colors now that I'm looking at what I've got sort of set out in front of me. And that's okay. I've been working on this. I sort of build them one house at a time. I haven't done anything that is sort of repetitive or that I can recreate easily. So none of the houses are the same. At least if there are any that are the same, it is not intentional. I just build them one at a time, and whatever makes me happy is what I do. So I think I might try one of these actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think we go with that one. All right, so put those back in that pile over there. And so then once I find sort of, I don't overthink it too much usually. Sometimes I do, but that's okay. And I just make a little stack, and then I'm putting them to the side for now, and then I'll work on those today. So what are you all working on? And how's the weather where you are? I am in North Carolina, and it is pouring rain. Absolutely pouring outside. So I hope, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say anything out loud that might jinx me. So but it's kind of nice. I'm glad I was thinking about it this morning, and I'm glad that the trees are getting a good drink of water. It's been so hot here, so I get worried that they don't quite get enough. Ooh, yes. All right. That's good set. That's good set. All right, one more set, and then I'll start sewing. So I've got my little side camera today, so I can show you what I'm working on, and you'll be able to see me. I think you should be able to see me as I'm stitching. And let's see what color door I might have that goes with this last one. Ooh, I thought that was thunder, but it sounds like it's I don't know, some kind of truck noise down the street. I thought it was thunder for a second. We've had some good doozies of thunder in the past week or so. I'm not sure I have a door I like for this one. I mean, maybe I'll just do something sort of plain, but I wish I kind of had a darker blue for the door. I could trim something down. Let's see. I could make a different door. I could just leave it for later too, and see if I've got enough to work on. Yeah, we just might leave it for later, because I'm not sure I have something I like. We'll just leave it for later. Okay, I'll put this over here. Oh, I've got one more. Okay, let's see what this one is. All right. I like her. I kind of, yeah, because she's swimming up. Okay, we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that. Let's see. I could do yellow to match her bathing suit. That's not terrible. Also got a plain yellow. Might do that. Okay. Like I said, not going to overthink it. All righty. Okay. Clean up a little. All right. So I was working on this one from last week, and I think I'm going to do this for the roof. So let's see. Morning, Debbie. So Debbie says, good morning. I'm refilling 3 weeks worth of pill containers while waiting for tea water. Well, good morning to you. I did my pill. I only do a week at a time, and I refilled those yesterday afternoon. I usually have been doing them on Wednesdays lately, which is not my favorite job. Not my favorite job. Mary says, I'm continuing to work on the For the Birds pattern by Art East. It is sunny and beautiful here in Minnesota. The high is forecast to be 79 degrees today. Oh, 79 degrees. Sounds like a dream to me. Literally a dream. We have had just weather in the 90s forever. And it's interesting. I was talking to, I'm trying to think who I was talking to. Oh, I know. I was talking to some of my new friends that live in the area, and they moved here a while ago. And they were talking about the fact that it never used to be 90 degrees, over 90 for more than a week. And we literally, since we moved here, have had weather over 90 for months at a time. The first year we moved here, I think it was, I want to say 3 months of over 90. And we have had over 90, and it was in the fall. And right now it's been over 90 for probably, I don't know, 2 months. Yeah. Oh, wow. You're headed to your mom's for 3 weeks. Wow. Yeah, more containers. That makes sense. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Beautiful, cool morning in Central Illinois. A machine quilting a longtime UFO. Good for you. Good for you. My kiddos live in Illinois, western suburbs outside of Chicago. And so I was hearing that the weather was beautiful yesterday. And they were, my oldest was calling to ask if it was raining here yet, and it hadn't started. It didn't start until last night. But it is pouring. Hey, Keenan, good morning. Mary said, we just had a week of 90 plus degrees, and that is unusual here. I bet. Yeah. I mean, the weather's just crazy. It's just crazy. So, Keenan, would you believe that Jay, I don't know if Jay's still here, but he joined. Can you believe that? It's crazy. He never joins. So, how's everyone's week going? Have you gotten much sewing done? That looks pretty cute. I have to start a new pile. I had a pile over here, but the cat started knocking it over, and so I decided to just move it out of the way. I have a project that is on my cutting table, and it is now covered in cat fur. Covered in cat fur. I don't even know what to do. It's one of those messes where I'm like, how do I even clean this up before it's like part of the quilt? Oh, you're going to tell the other kids to join. That's nice. I feel like the color down here is a little bit yellow. So I'll just hold it up here too. So there you go. All right. So 91, that's 91. All right. So at least we got that one started, and I will see as I go if I've got roofs that are the correct color for the houses that I'm building. Otherwise, I'm just going to put them aside and keep going. So that's what I'm doing today. I feel like the past few lives I've done, I haven't really talked about what I'm doing. I just sort of have been sewing and chatting, which is fine. But, you know, some people are interested in what you're doing. Especially newbies. Oh, no. That one shifted a little when I sewed it. Am I going to fix it? No, not going to. It just shifted slightly. You probably can't even see it. I'm not even going to bother showing it. Okay, we're going to do that. And I accidentally also have like the pinked edge on the bottom, which I don't like to do, but that's all right. We're just gonna move along. We're gonna move along. The sky looks oddly a little bit like yellow outside, which living in the Midwest freaks me out a little. I don't know, those of you who are from the Midwest, you might know what I mean. Of like when tornadoes come and like the color of the sky changes. Yeah, I mean, Mary said very cute about the house, but you know, it's Heather Ross fabric. Like you can't not be cute, right? It's like just gonna be cute. Can't go wrong. When I went to, I want to say it was QuiltCon in Phoenix, there was a Heather Ross booth, and oh my gosh, they had so much stuff that was Heather Ross. I got wrapping paper, and it's like a really interesting, like kind of thick wrapping paper, and it came in a tube. I could grab it, but it came in a tube, and it's so adorable. So if you ever get Heather Ross wrapping paper from me, you know that I really love you, because I have been coveting it. Debbie, you freaked me out there. Debbie said, I had an accident in the sewing room last week. I tripped and fell into my pink scrap bin, and I've been sewing my way out. One top, blocks for another top, 70 scrap 8-inch. So, Debbie, what happened to your 1-inch blocks that you were working on? Crazy person. They 1-inch or 2-inch blocks? I don't know. Like they were small, whatever they were. When I was like, nope. I don't kind of actually. I can't do that. Like, you know what's a shame is like, could I do that? No, it's too much. Oh, sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Nope. I don't want to do that one. Nope, we'll put it aside. It's all good. On to the next one. Did I show that? No. just little sewing girl or swimming girls with a little yellow door. Kind of plain. Kind of plain. That's okay. All right, let's try and not get this one to shift. One-inch applique circles. Yes, 2-inch 4 patches. The quilting, the 40 by 46 currently aiming by 40 by 72 as yardage for a coat. That's right. It's going to be a coat. Love it. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. I have a quilt coat, but it's not quite finished, and I also slightly messed up the collar. So the collar is like really kind of thick and big, which isn't terrible. It would be nice and warm. But it needs buttons, and it needs the interior to have like the whatchamacallit, like the seams covered. Like I want to cover the seams in bias tape, I think. So at some point I will finish that because I think it will be nice and toasty. Hello, Anne. Even though my sewing machine is calling my name, the garden produce is yelling louder. I'm grating zucchini for breads and cakes. I will use some today and freeze the rest in 1 cup measured. Nice. That's fantastic. I wish my garden was calling. So I told you guys the story of the groundhog, the baby groundhog that started eating all of my plants and ate so many plants. I thought they were all going to die. They didn't. I saved as much as I could and put them all in pots that I had. The pots are not huge. They're ample. They're like, I don't know, 1.5 gallons maybe. And I bought some like rabbit fencing to put around it. It's a raised bed. It's like 2 feet off the ground. So I bought rabbit fencing to sort of build something to go around, but it's been so hot. I have not been able to do that yet. And I feel like it messed up the raised bed so much that I feel like I need to add more dirt to it. But I'm still so sad because I was like totally thinking I was going to have so much zucchini, so much cucumbers. I wanted to do pickling and some canning, and yeah, and nothing. So what can you do? So that's not terrible. I think the scale's bad. And so at some point, I'm hoping that I can get more in the ground. Now, I live in North Carolina. Like, I can start I could do another, like a fall garden as well. I just feel like I'm sort of in that weird in between. So I'm contemplating starting something again and maybe trying to do some zucchini and stuff that I would use because we use a lot of zucchini. So but the tomatoes are starting to, like, it's starting to make some fruit. Unfortunately, it ate a bunch of the leaves off of the plants. So I do have some peppers coming. I do have a few peppers that are actually growing, but I'm not quite sure which plant it is. So they all got mixed up and I'm not exactly sure. So I'm hoping I will figure that out. My herbs are doing fine. I just put them in pots on the porch, and that seems to be working just fine. So I haven't been feeding the freezer. Like, I have not done a good job of that, but we've done a really great job of using up leftovers and stuff. So, all right. So another house down. It's 92. 92 is a cute one. All right. Let's see. Got some more little swimming ladies. Remember to put the pink edge on the inside. I'm thirsty. A drink. Everybody have a drink of water. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh my gosh, Anne, you're so lucky. Anne says my secret is my husband has green thumbs and he takes care of the gardening. That's awesome. My husband is really great with landscaping. I don't know that he gardens really. I come from a family of gardeners. My father and my sister were both master gardeners, and my 2 brothers might as well be master gardeners. So they have prolific green thumbs. One of my brothers can basically just grow anything. He takes seeds that he finds. He like tries to grow pineapples. Like he grows bananas. Like he does all of it in New Jersey. Like it's crazy. So yeah. Which is nice. So I always have somebody I can ask questions of. I think that these went like this. Now, I'm going, how did this go together? That way. Okay, we're gonna go like this, I think. Sometimes the Heather Ross I can't quite figure out. Like I want it to be, make sure that the direction is going correctly, or at least like looks good. One of the problems of using directional fabric in this pattern is you got to be careful, like, and you got to be careful cutting, and you've got to be careful with placement. Oh, Keenan, if you're still there, Devin was away, just got home yesterday, so we'll get you those measurements this weekend. You're very sweet, honey. Jay says she sews and is an amazing chef. I try. I try. I love to cook. And lately I've been getting a lot of joy of making new meals and healthy things that we can eat. And it's been quite successful because even the leftovers have been disappearing, which is nice. I don't know what is going to be for lunch today, though. I don't have any. Devin ate all the leftovers. Oh, wait, that's right. I have leftovers from last night, so I'm good. Yay. So that'll be good. Let's see. Mary says, I have deer and rabbits that come into my yard, so I do not garden. I have not had iris blooms for several years as something always eats them. Oh, that is such a bummer. We don't have deer here that I've seen. Not in our neighborhood anyway. We've got fox and raccoons and groundhogs and rabbits. I don't have rabbits in my yard. At least I haven't seen any. They're usually across the street. I can see them over there. I think because we get cats on this side and the groundhog, so I'm not sure if they just don't like to live near each other, but yeah. So I think at some point what I'd like to do is I'd like to like build a greenhouse of some sort. All right, so this is where I am. Got sort of this really pretty mustardy yellow, and I'm going to see if I've got a roof that might work with this one. So I don't know, that might be a little too busy. I don't feel like I've got, I might show you guys the options. That might not be terrible. Okay, I've got 3 options here I think that are good. Whoops. Right, partial cuts. Move over here. All right. I'm going to do it on this camera because I just feel like the color is better. All right. Option 1. We do this sometimes. You guys help me pick colors and I like it. All right. So option 1. Ooh, okay. Option 1. Option 2 and 3 are a little out there, but you guys know how kind of some of these blocks are a little bit crazy. So option 2. Or option 3. I kind of partially wish I had like a lighter sky for this one. I'm not quite sure why. Option 3. All right, what's your vote? I don't know that I've got a favorite yet. Might be option 1. Which is that one? Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Love you too, Keenan. Have a good day. Mary votes option 2, which is the polka dot. I feel like the balance is pretty good on that one. Anybody else have a vote? And votes for option 2 as well. Okay. There we go. A little bit that way is better. All right, this is option 1. We've got 2 votes for option 2. And this is option 3. I'm going to give it 1 more second and then we might have to go with option 2 because I don't really care. So this is the one that's currently winning. I think it's a good choice. It's got good balance. All right, option 2 it is. All right, back over there. I need this one to suck up a little bit of the excess. There we go. That'll be fine. All right. The time is going so slowly for me today. It's kind of nice. I'm just going to enjoy it because every other day for the past 2 weeks has just gone by so quickly. I haven't had just a moment to breathe. I think about that a lot. Like, I just feel like time is speeding up. I remember when I was a kid and it felt like summer lasted forever. All right. House number 3 for the day. House number 3. Okay. The next one is flowers. It's real pretty. Corally flowers. All right. We're going to make sure the house or the door has the pinked edge towards the top. I'm going to make sure that I put it at the top of the pinked edges because those might have been a little smidge short. I'm not sure. So, is there anybody new here today? And I always let people know that if you're watching later and watching the replay, feel free to drop comments. I'll always respond. I always appreciate it when people say, oh, I'm watching the replay. Even if it's just something as simple as that, it helps my channel out. I feel like this summer has been a little bit slow for the channel. And so some weeks it's like a normal amount of people watching, and then the next week it'll be not very busy. And I just think it's summer. People have things they're doing. Everybody's busy. I wonder where Ophelia went. Don't see her. She must have left. After she made me leave the door open and all that, she leaves me high and dry. She got upset with me because I picked her up, I'm sure. She doesn't always like being picked up. Oh, I think I found a winner. Yay, that looks cute. I'm not even going to look any further. Adorable. Hello, Rhonda. It's your first time. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Where are you from? And if you don't want to say where you're from, that's okay. Are you working on something today or just watching? Okay. House number 4. I think that came out pretty cute. Adorable. All right, what do we got next? We got another little Heather Ross with little swimming girls again. Oh, you're in Houston. That's awesome. Ophelia's probably looking for a sunny spot to nap, but she's not going to find one today. Not going to find one today. So, Rhonda, that's awesome. I've been to Houston so many times. I always love visiting Houston. Right now, I'm sitting in my truck waiting for my husband to finish chemo. Oh, I'm sorry that he's going through chemo. That's rough. But I'm glad to keep you busy while you wait. Debbie says weather in New York has been drunk lately, but it's 70 degrees and mild today without an active tornado warning. We'll take it. Oh my gosh. I dream of 70 degrees. Like, I just can't wait until we're cool again. So there's a lot of things here in North Carolina that they usually schedule for the fall. so that it'll be cooler, but it's been hot in the fall as well, so it's been crazy. So I just 70 degrees, bring it on. I love it. Oh, this one's very cute. I like the colors that I was able to pick for the door and the transom. So I kind of think I might have a roof for this one. We'll see. It was funny, last week I went around the entire day with threads on my dress. Just the entire day. I think I had errands to do and I was just out there with threads everywhere. Threads everywhere. All right, let's see if we've got a blue. Oh, nice, Rhonda. You're waiting for the TS Bertha to go by. I feel like I had a blue. Oh, there's two blues. Okay, let's see what we got. I think that'll work. It's close enough. I don't like the pattern, but the color is pretty good. I think we'll just go with it. All right. Okay. It'll do. That'll do. Fish would be better, but you know, I don't quite have enough fishy things. There we go. What number are we on? 95? Trucking along. Just gonna keep going, right? I'm the world's slowest sewer. Just so slow. I get very hung up on, you know, precision, and then I'm not very precise. So, so I don't know what that says about me, but. Threads are sewing confetti. I love that, Rhonda. Oh gosh. Debbie says New York 70 in the summer comes with negative 20 in the winter. Oh, yuck. Yuck. Some of these today I feel like aren't very high contrast, and I think it's okay because I've got so many that are so bright. I remember years ago there was a story about like a kid being at school or something, and he met another child and they had a piece of thread on their clothing, and the kid looked at him and said, "Is your mom a quilter?" It was something like that, and I remember thinking it was so cute. That's how we find each other in the wild, right? So that we have thread on our clothes. I wonder if I have a roof for this one. think I do. I very well have a roof for this one. Right color. I should have made some like yellow roofs is what I should have done, because I feel like a bunch of these need like kind of gold roofs. Yeah, that's not terrible. I maybe should have made some brown roofs too. I don't know that I've got brown fabric cut for that though. That might be the only option. You know what? We're going with blue. I might live to regret this. Oh, the next one I already have the roof picked out. Yay. How many of you think about, like when you're piecing, think about the quilting while you're working on it? Because I'm sitting here going, how am I going to quilt this? Like it might be nice to have, well, I can't actually now that I think of it. Sometimes I think I wish I had a little more planning ahead, you know, with like some of the under the water themed. I should have sort of gone with more of a beach theme. So that I could, or at least that I could put all those together, but I can't because they all probably have different colored skies, and I'm planning to ombre the skies. So there you go. 86. Part of a mermaid. All right, this one's got snails. Purple and yellow snails. So I don't know if the Heather Ross ones that I've got are from different collections or if they're all the same. And I just happen to have extra charm packs of them. But sometimes I think the colors are a little bit different. Oh, just covered. Should have worn a patterned shirt is what I should have worn. I started to wear a different shirt, but then I changed. Alrighty. Hand's not working properly. All right. This one is a little bit crooked. Well, we're going to just do our best. Debbie says, my village was beach themed, just super colorful, like Bondi Beach. Oh, like Brighton Beach houses. Nice. Yes, and Debbie actually did a video. I think still got it linked below. Debbie did some waves for her beach house quilt. I mean, I certainly could do waves and sort of just finish it. I'm not going to do anything really super intricate with this one. So I feel like this one's just going to be a fun quilt. You know, fun cuddle quilt, so. Mary says, so far my quilting is squares or crosshatch, which is nice. Classic. Okay. Ooh, this one is busy. This is the opposite of the ones I've done so far. But after this one, I've got to like start building more houses. All out of fronts. And maybe I'll build some that like can go with the roofs I've got, so I don't have to make any different roofs. What a cool flat, you know? All right. Excellent. Super busy. Cute though. All right, 97. All right, I'm gonna have to, I think, cut some. Let's see what kind of charm packs we've got. Got this one. Well, these are cute. I might do some of these. I might cherry pick. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to do ones that matched the roofs. Did I not? I did. I did. So let's see what we've got. Well, these don't match. Do I want to pick a different charm pack? Which I could, but whoops, don't fall. Okay. So I have grown out of my iris box, and I really need to get a bigger box to put all this in, because this was working for a while when I only had a few blocks. Sorry that you're looking at me through a thing. Got some fabric with words. That's kind of cute. Let's see what I've got pulled out. So I've got that one. I don't think I'm going to use any of those. That's kind of cute. Ooh, that's got to be a roof. I found a cute plaid. I love to use these for the roofs, but I mean, that actually might make a cute house too. Whites. I've got some polka dots that are kind of nice. I've got some Lizzie House in here. I'm pretty sure this is Lizzie House. I might add some of that. These are pretty. Ooh, all of a sudden I got like the wave of tired just like came over me. All right, question. Do I want black? I do have a couple of black roofs that I did that I thought would go with some things, and I haven't liked them so far. Ooh, I found some more that I've already cut. Oh, I found more doors. All right, well, got a whole nother stack. Helpful sometimes to look in here and actually see what I've got, isn't it? I should double check the measurements of those to make sure that those are good. Oh, and some more little transoms, I think. All right, well, we'll go with this and see. Yeah, I think that's good. Pull those out for now and see if those work. All right. All right, I've got some pretty flower ones. Yeah, let's see what we can do with those, because I think those will go pretty well. And then we'll pull from those. These are pretty. I don't know that they're the right colors though. Ooh. Oh, some of these are really cute. Look at this. So there's that pretty floral. And then I'm a sucker for houndstooth. And those are showing up a little more orange than they are. They're definitely a bit coral though. But real pretty. I think I will use those for sure. And we might, like, I really do like this little ticking stripe one. So I think maybe we'll do the ticking stripe one. Okay. All right, cutting, here we come. I'm gonna be careful though, because I know already that my hands are being a little weird. So we'll do those two, and we'll do them as fronts of houses, I think. Yeah. We'll do those, and then we'll go to those later. That'll at least give me a few to go with. And then we probably will wrap up in about 20 minutes, I think. All right, gotta remind myself of the measurements once again. Oh, Debbie. Debbie says, my village is wrapped to go to my great niece for her 6th birthday. I love that. I love it. All right, 2 1/4 by 4 1/2 for my measurements. All right. So, ooh. I'm going to trim off both sides to make it 4 1/2. Because I don't want to have any pinked edges. All right, 4 1/2. All right, we're going to trim off this edge over here. You know you've been sitting too long when your hamstrings are feeling a little tight. All right, 4 1/2, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 4 1/2. Okay. And then another 2 1/4. Okay. Sweet. All righty. We're going to start with those and those and see if that's enough. Oi. Okay. Adorable. Why do I do that? I just licked my fingers to move the fabric. So silly. Habit, right? I know my youngest thinks I'm super weird for doing that. Okay, those will be fine. All right, we got 2 of those. I accidentally cut some red. Don't know that I'm going to do a plain red, but I might be able to do a plain red house. I don't know. We'll put that aside for now. And then this cute little ticking stripe blue. Okay. All right, back to picking doors. and transoms. Door pile. Make sure these are all the same size. Those for some reason look a smidge small, but it's just an optical illusion. Sweet. Yay. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, and then I've got these as well. All right, back to picking. Picking colors. Oh, that's so pretty. See, if I had planned, that would have been really cute to go together, don't you think? I love that. I love a good ticking stripe. Oy. My neck is a little bit sore today as well. Oh, I promised I wasn't going to grump. I don't want to grump. Like, no, thank you. Take it back. Alrighty, we have some pretty green. It gets too bright for any of those, so we'll put it aside. These are transoms. This is a transom. Oh, you know what? That's really good. Okay, we're going with one of those for the transom. Might do that for both of those. Yes, okay. And then I need a door. Door. Ooh, pretty greens. Hold on. Those are good greens. Okay. Back to sorting. I think I might like that. Or like that. Okay. No, I like that the way it is. Okay. Not too much. Okay. I'm reading a book that Jay, did you vote on the roofs? Because you just put 2 in the comments, so I think that's what we went with. Anyway, I think you're behind. I think you paused me. What was I saying? Oh, so finished a book over the weekend. Finished, that's cute too. Put that down there. I finished, what is it called? Don't Swipe Right. I did the audiobook, and it was, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't like the murderers, like kind of a murder mystery about a person who is dating, and she's using like dating apps, and then the guys that she's dating are showing up dead. And well, you know, ending up dead at their wherever they were at their wherever they had their dates. And so I don't know how I feel about that, because like I was really invested and loved it, and then I was a little bit disappointed because it just felt like it was coming out of left field a little bit of who the murderer was, if that makes sense. So now I'm on to like whatever the next one is. We'll see. That one just popped up as an option from the library. Like it had popped up. I had a hold on it that I put on it a while back. I saw it on a reel, like a book tucker kind of reel. And so yeah, so then I realized that I'm like doing a lot of like crime things or like murder mysteries. And I feel like I want something a little different now, because that's all I feel like I'm consuming between TV and Well, we finished Widow's Bay on Apple TV, and that was really good. So, all right, I feel like that's good enough. I feel like that's good enough. I feel like that's pretty cute. Yeah. Got more houses to go. I'm very excited. All right. That one. I think we'll do a green door. Oh, I really like that. Okay, we're going to do that, I think, for the door. So is anybody reading anything good or listening to any audiobooks that are good that they can recommend? Because I am all ears. Bonus points if it is like can be gotten at the library. Though I am reading a Kindle book. I'm reading a Kindle book that is called The Horses Know, and it is really good. It's about like I'm guessing like an indigenous people, like maybe Native American, and it's about these people who bond with horses, and it's really it's very soothing. Mythos by Stephen Fry. Okay. Tell me a little bit about it, if you can, if it's not too much to type. I'm going to do that. Okay. I also have on hold 11/22/63 by Stephen King on my friend's recommendation. It's her favorite book. And so that one might pop up. I have both the audiobook and the Kindle on hold, or have holds on those. And I think the Kindle one is going to come quicker. So might be too pink, might be too pink. Might need some contrast. Color wheel. Look at my little, all right, red, green. Okay, something greenish. We're going to do something a little different. Something started ticking and I got worried. My hair is just getting like more and more frizzy as we go today. Oh, it's cracking me up. Kind of like that. That's not bad. I think I like the more tealy. Oh, and we watched Pompeii on Nat Geo last night, and it was really good. It's with Tom Hiddleston is the host, and it's kind of a fun story about how they can trace people who lived in Pompeii. And they kind of tell the story of like who these people are, and they sort of piece together it like it's a mystery. So that was really, it was good. Ooh, I do like that. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, okay. I know which direction I'm going now. So I definitely recommend that. No, almost got us, but not quite. Debbie says Loki, swoon. Yeah, and they actually, he has like pictures of himself when he was about 17 and he went to Pompeii with a couple of friends and they like toured around and like lived in the hostels um and just explored. But he talks about what a huge impact going to Pompeii had on him. He ended up going to university and studying the classics, and as they put it, and so he learned Latin, and so he uses that a little bit. So he's just kind of shows how smart he is, and not really. I mean, he's his usual sort of self. And if you like Tom Hiddleston, have you watched The Night Manager? Oh, so good. So good. Tom Hiddleston in a suit is speechless. Love it. Yeah, it was really good. So if you've got Nat Geo, I recommend. You know what I want? I want this one as a small. Yes, let's do that. I think we'll do that. It'll work. It'll be fine. It's all fine. I'm gonna need more roofs though. I'm not sure I like this pink one though, but I kind of would like something similar. I mean, I could just do the same. That'd be fine too. Let's just do two of the same. That's fine. Okay. I'm not going to overthink it. All right, now we've got these pretty ones. Do that. Yeah. So, like I said, if you've not watched Night Manager, I think it's on Prime, if I'm not mistaken. Really good. It's Tom Hiddleston, and it's oh, what is that lady's name? I can picture her. Her name starts with a C. I'll think of it when we're I'm not trying to remember. So good. Night Manager just added to my things to watch while hand stitching at mom's. Yes, Debbie, let me know what you think. It's got 2 seasons, I think. Really, really good. Really good. You'll like it. You know, he's his usual super handsome self, so you'll like it. You know. I want more florals. More florals. What about this one? Not terrible. I'm starting to feel like I'm just going to give up and be like, whatever. Whatever. I'm just going to pick this color. Whatever. Ooh, I just found a couple more. None of those go. Annoys me. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't hate it. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. I don't know that I've got enough to make 2 of those though. We might put it aside. Unless I've got I'm trying to also think of like what else we've been watching lately because I feel like we've finished a few things. Olivia Colman. That's it. Thank you. Why was that Coleman? See. Yes. Amadeus. You mean the old Amadeus? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that since it was new. Hmm. No. Yeah, so we are still watching Dark Waters on Netflix, which is also very good. That takes place in Navajo land, and it's the Dene people, and it's like each season is like a kind of a murder mystery type thing that takes place on Native American land, and the Native police work through figuring out who done it. And they start the season by showing you what happens, like a little bit, and then they go back however much time they need to tell the story. And so it's sort of like a time lapse, and then you see that scene again, and then they figure out who it is, and that kind of story. Robert Redford produced it, so it's really good. Highly recommend that one as well. We've been binging that one like crazy and we finished 3 seasons in, I think, since last week. And so we've been trying to watch a little bit of TV together at night. Luckily, since there's not too much sports happening at night right now. So got to take advantage when you can, right? I don't have any like coral transoms. All right, I'm putting this one aside because I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. So we're going to just let it be and not try and force it. That's what we're going to do. Okay. All right, so we're going to work on these. Now I've got stacks of fabric and I don't know what's what. I've made a mess. I've made a mess of my life. But I think what I'll do is I'll just try and get through a little bit of this. I said I was going to stop sewing, I know, at this point, but we'll sew for a few more minutes until I get too tired, which I'm getting there. I'm super tired lately, not sure why. Oh, Amadeus is on Stars. Oh, I don't have Stars right now. Oh, but there's a really good deal on Stars. It's like $24 for the year. Like, I'm tempted. So I might get that. We just finished Halo season 2 on Paramount. Nerd Geek Husband and now watching The Agency. What's The Agency? Michael Fassbender and Richard Gere. Ooh, I haven't seen Richard Gere in anything in a while. Love it. My husband likes he likes all the actiony stuff. Like he's a super Jack Reacher fan like you, Debbie. Is that his name? Jack Reacher? See, that's where I am. Like he loves the Jake Ryan. If you've watched the Jake Ryan with John Krasinski, which is good. We watched The Diplomat on Netflix. It's on Netflix, and it's Kerry Russell and oh, what's his name? It's got a great cast. So good. That show is fantastic. Highly recommend that one. Rufus Sewell. I love Rufus Sewell. I have loved Rufus Sewell since he was in Cold Comfort Farm back in the 90s. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie, but that was so good. As a Jack Reacher fan, I have to shout, Tom Cruise is not Jack Reacher. 100%. I agree with you. I don't even know why he chose to do that, because he doesn't look anything like the way the character is described. And I know this. I know this probably because of you, but also because of my husband. So. cute? This came out pretty cute, I think. The door and it always just looks, I want it to be like brighter over there. So I don't know that I've got a roof that'll go. Might have a roof that'll go. It's kind of cute. Am I going to regret it? I'm like looking through the pile. Is there any other ones where this would go? I think we'll just do it. We're just going to do it. If I can get 10 houses done, I would be so happy. Because then I just have 20 houses to go. Wait, what is this? 8 houses now? I feel like I've hit a nerve, Debbie. I feel like I've hit a nerve. I'm hitting the point at this project where I just want it to be done soon. So I can work on something else. You guys get like that? It'll do. It's not my best, but it'll do. It'll blend. Sometimes you need ones that blend, right? I'm gonna get all these houses done and then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, why did I make all these so crazy? And then whatever, it's just gonna be whatever it is. That's the way this one's going. I'm trying to think of what else is on my list of things to watch coming up. I would really like, it's funny because my husband was like, he sometimes suggests we put my sewing room in like downstairs so that I could actually sew and like while he's watching things, which would be a smart thing to do. Because Lord knows I don't do much hand sewing anymore. This one is not the same size. I wonder if I measured wrong. I might have measured slightly off. We're just going to go with it. So you can always trim it later. It's just the like bottom of the house. It's either that or I was off on the transom, which I feel like there may have been some transoms that were cut the wrong size and I just accidentally mixed them in, which could be. You think it's going to be a very cool village quilt, Mary? I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Debbie says, are you implying one needs to finish a project before starting 6 more? No. You do you, boo. Like, whatever you want to do. Like, I'm just saying, I want to finish this one. I want it to be done. I want to work on something else now. And Debbie says, I keep a hand stitching project in the living room, often knitting. Yeah, I need to have something. I really do. Like, I just think sometimes, because not every night do I wish I was working on something that was like something with my hands. And I don't want to stay holed up in my sewing room all night either. And sometimes I just don't have the energy to like be sitting up here. But I might have like a little bit of energy that I could work on something. So honestly, what I should be working on is I should be just like making more like hexagons so I could do like a hexi quilt. All right. All right, we're gonna see if if too much, if there's such a thing as too much herringbone. I'm gonna grab this so I can show you guys. All right, is there such a thing as too much? That is the question. Actually, the patterns are slightly different. Too much? What do you think? I kind of find it amusing. I might go with it. Honestly, I might. I'm doing it because this is what, 9? I'm just being pushy now. I'm just like, let's just get to 10. My throat today. I feel like I'm just going to be clearing my throat all day. I did it. It's crazy. It's definitely out there, but we're going with it. I'm going to do one of the other ones. I'm going to do this one next. Might be able to have a roof for this one, and that'd be awesome. Oh, in other excitement this week, Dutch Bros opened. I went over with my youngest, and I got a frozen coffee the other day, and it was positively delightful. Thank you, Mary. Mary said, I think it'll look fine among the other houses. It totally will just blend. And it'll just be one of those like Easter eggs that every once in a while I find, and it makes me giggle. So, because there's a few of the houses in this one where I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much. And then it makes me laugh. So I kept it. I just made a face, didn't I? I did. Absolutely, it's going like that. So cute. I like the daisies in this print. I'll show you in a second. Also, I probably have got some like I've got so many embroidery projects that I want to work on. Even just I want to embroider a couple of sweatshirts. So for the fall, I embroider sweatshirts like it's going to be warm here in the fall. It's not. I mean, like it's going to be cold here in the fall. It's not. It's not going to be cool at all. And I'll be regretting that I didn't embroider a t-shirt instead. But that's okay. A girl can dream, can't she? And at night it gets coolish. Okay. Cute. So, got some daisies. I'm thinking about doing, yep, gonna do polka dots, I think. We're gonna do this one. Oh, I could do this one. Red isn't quite right. So then what? Then what? I don't want that at all. I mean, it's very gray. I don't like that. Not sunny enough. We could try a brighter orange maybe. See if that works. Yeah, that works. I think so. Let's try this again and see if I like that better. I kind of like that. Go with the lighter one. going with my rule of not thinking too much. As you can see how well that works, because I do think too much sometimes. And I really want to get to like the applique pattern at some point. That I've got multiple applique patterns that I just need to get to. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do that by machine or by hand. I used to always do applique by hand, and I loved it. Always actually pretty good at it. But my hands just betray me sometimes. How many is that? Is that 10? Or are we at 9? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did it. 10. 10. Yay. All right. We might call it quits for the day and leave this little pile for next week. I'm just going to have to leave it neat enough that the cats don't knock everything all over the place. Because they just will. They just will. All right. This is a good stopping point for y'all. I hope that you all have a great week. I'm going to turn off my, there we go, sewing machine. What is that? Oh, I have a robot sticking out at the side of my little robot USB thumb drive. So I hope you all have a great week. And I hope that the weather is beautiful and that you get everything done that you want to get done this week. And I've got 20 more houses to go. So I feel like I'm like making progress. Making progress. Yay. So I hope that you have the most wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yeah. Have a good week.